Hi guys, I have another story for you today. This one is called Buns Travels Across America. And I actually got this book when I was in maybe 1st or 2nd grade. This book is about a bunny named Buns who travels all across America and gets to see different sights. I got to meet Buns the bunny. I got a little paw print from him, and he got to take a nibble out of my book. You see this? It says Buns Bite. The author signed the book and let Buns take a bite of the book. So this book is called Buns Travels Across America by Cotton Paw. Cotton Paw is Buns' real name, I think. And photography is by David Love. It says, "Hi, I'm Cotton Paw. That's my name because my left front paw is as white as cotton, but everyone just calls me Buns. I was born deep in the heart of Texas in a town called Waco. I was just like other rabbits until one day I got a harebrained notion to go traveling." That was funny because it said harebrained and another word for rabbit is hare. "My adventures have taken me to many famous and wonderful places. I'll bet I'm the best traveled bunny in the whole USA. I wrote this story so boys and girls everywhere could learn as I did about America." And here's a close-up picture of Buns. This is the Statue of Liberty in New York City. It says, "I rode the ferry to Liberty Island to see a lady 300 feet tall. She was a gift to America from the people of France in 1886. The Statue of Liberty is the symbol of freedom around the world." Look, and Buns is looking up at the Statue of Liberty. And now look, Buns is at a boat. This is the USS Constitution in Boston, Massachusetts. "I peeked over an anchor and spied Old Ironsides." It's the nickname of the ship. The ship got its nickname because cannonballs bounced off her sides during the War of 1812. Wow. Look, it's Niagara Falls. Buns is visiting Niagara Falls in the USA and Canada. At Niagara Falls, the rainbow lasts the whole day long and stretches all the way from the United States over to Canada. This is Buns at the White House in Washington, D.C. This is where the presidents live. The house was burned by British soldiers in 1812, so it was painted white to hide the fire marks and has been called the White House ever since. And look, there's also some snow. It's the Lincoln Memorial in Washington, D.C. President Abraham Lincoln worked through the Civil War to preserve the Union. His statue seemed so real that I cocked my ears to hear him speak. Look, Buns put his ears up like this, like bunny ears, up like that to try to hear. And this is the Gulf Coast. I got my first taste of seafood at the beach on the Gulf of Mexico. It was delicious. Oh, and it's the Bayou of Louisiana. And you see Buns in the picture? He's right back here hiding. You never know what you'll run into when you travel. Deep in a Louisiana bayou, I saw a scary-looking alligator. Do you see him? I'm lucky he didn't see me. Oh, look, the alligator's right there. The Mississippi River. I cruised up the Mississippi from New Orleans to St. Louis on a paddle wheel steamer. The captain told me the Mississippi is the longest river in North America. This is the Gateway Arch in St. Louis, Missouri. I lay on the grass and gazed at the arch, which soars 630 feet into the sky. All of the carrots in creation couldn't keep me from hopping through this gateway to the west. You know, the arch says it's 630 feet high, if I'm not mistaken. The Statue of Liberty is 300 feet tall. That means 2 statues of Liberty could fit under this arch and it would still have room. It's a very tall arch. I thought I saw a buffalo. I did in the grasslands of Oklahoma. Guys, that's where we live. Well, most of us live in Oklahoma. You know, we could probably go see a buffalo. This is the Johnson Space Center in Texas, Houston, Texas. I spent a lazy afternoon at Mission Control and daydreamed of being the first rabbit in space. The Alamo in San Antonio, Texas. Alamo means cottonwood in Spanish. It reminds me of my cottontail. The most famous battle for Texas independence from Mexico was fought right here. It's a big old building. Pikes Peak, Colorado. The view from the top of this mighty mountain is all downhill. It was thrilling to know I was the highest rabbit in America. He's at the very top of Pikes Peak. It says it's 14,110 feet tall. This is the Grand Canyon in Arizona. If my ears were a little bit longer, I would fly the 10 miles across to the other side. The Grand Canyon was carved by the Colorado River, which flows a mile below my paws. So this is 10 miles to the other side there and a mile down. That means it's 10 times wider than it is deep. Saguaro National Monument in Arizona. Although I'd never seen them before, I felt right at home among the saguaro cactus of southern Arizona. Look at that cactus, and Buns is just chilling down there under the cactus. It looks kind of like a hand. Monument Valley. Monument Valley is on the border of Arizona and Utah. These buttes are named Left Hand Mitten, Right Hand Mitten, and Merrick. Can you guess which is which? This one must be Merrick because this one and this one look like mittens. Yosemite National Park in California. The spray from Yosemite Falls showered my dusty coat and washed my paw and tail as white as cotton. Can you find me? Hollywood, California. I hopped down Hollywood Boulevard and discovered the star for my hero, Bugs Bunny. Do you think Buns will ever be as famous as Bugs? Look, he's looking at the star. It says Bugs Bunny. Golden Gate Bridge in San Francisco, California. My journey had taken me from the Atlantic coast to the Pacific coast. As I looked back toward the east, I thought of all the wonderful places I had been in my travels across America. Look at the Golden Gate Bridge. It's a suspension bridge. That means these cables help hold it up. They have tension on them to hold it in place. I wonder where I will be tomorrow. The end. Guys, thank you for sharing this story with me. I really appreciate it. I hope you have a great day. Bye.